I think I'm the same person. It's just the number-wise that it's golf, the ranking, the stats that they just build it up.
At 22 years old, she's already broken barriers that seasoned professionals spend decades trying to breach. With over $13 million in prize money and 2 separate reigns as the world's top-ranked female golfer, Ataya Thitikul has transformed from a sickly child in Thailand into golf's newest phenomenon. But her journey to the pinnacle of women's golf is filled with surprising decisions, heartbreaking near misses, and a friendship that defies sporting rivalry. This is the remarkable story of how Gino became golf's most captivating young star. When you hear commentators announce Jeeno Thitikul, you're actually listening to a carefully crafted evolution of identity. The golfer dominating fairways worldwide was born Ataya Thitikul, but the path to her professional moniker reveals strategic thinking beyond her years. The transformation began in childhood when her mother affectionately called her Jean, no O attached. However, destiny intervened through her early coach, a pioneering Thai woman who had blazed trails on the LPGA Tour herself. This mentor consistently addressed the young prodigy as Gino, and something about that particular sound resonated deeply with Ataya. The decision to adopt Gino professionally wasn't merely sentimental, it demonstrated remarkable foresight. As she explained in interviews, the choice stemmed from practical considerations about global accessibility. Rather than constantly correcting mispronunciations of Ataya, she selected something memorable, distinctive, and effortlessly pronounceable across different languages and cultures. This branding masterstroke illustrates wisdom typically associated with seasoned athletes. Gino understood that in professional sports, your name becomes your brand, and accessibility can determine how widely your story spreads. By honoring her influential coach, while simultaneously creating market-friendly recognition, she displayed business acumen that many veteran players never develop.
When I was young, I just thought about winning a tournament. Just one tournament on the LPGA would be enough for me. But to hear where I am now, I don't know how I get it.
Picture a 6-year-old dealing with constant illness, whose concerned parents seek medical advice about improving her constitution. The doctor's prescription was straightforward: outdoor physical activity to strengthen her immune system. Her father presented 2 options, golf or tennis, expecting his daughter to test both before deciding. Instead, young Ataya approached this life-altering decision with thoroughly modern methodology. She turned to YouTube, studying footage of both sports with analytical precision that would later characterize her professional approach. Her conclusion was refreshingly honest and utterly relatable. Tennis required excessive running. This beautifully uncomplicated reasoning, avoiding a sport because it seemed too physically demanding, would ultimately reshape women's golf. Had she chosen differently, the sporting world might have lost one of its most compelling young talents to the tennis courts. Instead, YouTube algorithms inadvertently influenced the trajectory of professional golf. The irony is delicious. An athlete who would later demonstrate incredible physical endurance and mental toughness chose her sport specifically to avoid exertion. This decision-making process perfectly captures the pragmatic mindset that would later help her navigate complex professional challenges with surprising clarity.
I just said to the media guy that walked up with me today, like, I don't think I'm good. I don't think I'm that good. He's just like, what are you just saying?
That's the new #1 player in the world speaking. After 71 consecutive weeks at the top, Nelly Korda has been replaced by 22-year-old Jeeno Thitikul.
Success in professional golf demands sacrifices that extend far beyond practice hours and physical conditioning. For Gino, achieving global prominence means enduring profound isolation that most people her age never experience. While competitors like Runing Yin travel with family support systems, Gino navigates the international tournament circuit accompanied only by her manager and caddy, Bongpat Bunpan Sari. Her parents and sisters remain in Thailand, creating an emotional distance that amplifies the inherent loneliness of professional athletics. Consider the reality: a 22-year-old constantly crossing time zones, adapting to different cultures, and competing under intense pressure, all without the comfort of family presence. This isolation represents the hidden cost of greatness that spectators rarely acknowledge while celebrating victories and prize presentations. However, within this sacrifice lies a beautiful relationship. Bongpat has evolved beyond his professional role as caddy, becoming a surrogate family member who provides companionship, strategic guidance, and emotional stability. Their partnership demonstrates how professional relationships can transform into something deeper when circumstances demand it. This dynamic illustrates the complex trade-offs inherent in pursuing athletic excellence. While Gino has gained global recognition and financial security, she experiences a form of loneliness that would challenge anyone, particularly someone still in their early 20s navigating adult responsibilities far from home.
Gino is from Thailand and joined the LPGA Tour in 2022. She's had a spectacular year. She's also hilarious, which I really appreciate, and she loves to joke around in her press conferences. She's always a breath of fresh air coming in to talk to the media.
The 2024 LPGA season witnessed Gino obliterate, earning records with breathtaking dominance. Her $6 million in official prize money didn't just surpass previous benchmarks, it redefined what seemed financially achievable in women's professional golf. To understand this accomplishment's magnitude, consider that Lorena Ochoa's previous record of $4.36 million established in 2007 had stood unchallenged for 17 years. Gino didn't merely break this barrier, she demolished it with her $6,593.39 in official earnings, establishing a new stratosphere for women's golf compensation. The season's pinnacle came at the CME Group Tour Championship, where Gino claimed a $4 million prize, the largest single payout in women's golf history. She secured this record through clutch performance under maximum pressure, closing with eagle birdie when the stakes couldn't have been higher, including endorsements and appearance fees. Gino's 2024 total exceeded $9 million. At 21 years old, she achieved financial milestones that most professional athletes never reach throughout entire careers. This earning power doesn't just reflect her individual success, it signals transformative possibilities for women's golf's economic landscape. Her financial achievements extend beyond personal accomplishment, demonstrating to young female athletes that golf can provide genuine wealth-building opportunities. She's proving that excellence in women's sports can generate life-changing compensation, inspiring the next generation to pursue professional athletics with renewed confidence.
Definitely New York food, New York cheesecake, New York pizza. I just get fat now, but...
On October 31, 2022, Gino achieved something that typically requires years of gradual progression, reaching world number 1 in her rookie LPGA season. At 19 years old, she became only the second youngest player ever to claim golf's ultimate ranking, trailing only Lydia Ko's record-setting achievement at 17 years and 9 months. Most professionals spend entire careers attempting to crack the top 10 rankings. Gino accelerated from qualifying school to world number 1 in less than 12 months, demonstrating rapid adaptation to professional competition that defied conventional development timelines. After Nelly Korda's dominant 2024 campaign temporarily displaced her, Gino reclaimed the summit in August 2025 and has maintained that position since. This resilience, losing the top spot and then fighting back to reclaim it, reveals mental toughness that distinguishes champions from merely talented players. Her consistency statistics are staggering, 64 top 10 finishes across her professional career, representing remarkable week-to-week excellence. For someone who only joined the tour in 2022, this level of sustained performance indicates not just talent bursts, but systematic preparation and competitive reliability. At 22, Gino has established herself as women's golf's present and future. The frightening reality for her competition is that she's likely approaching the beginning of her athletic prime, suggesting years of continued dominance ahead.
134 yards flag. Real tough lie. Oh, spectacular.
July 9th, 2017, marked the moment when 14-year-old Ataya announced herself to the professional golf world. Competing as an amateur in the Ladies European Thailand Championship, she didn't just participate, she conquered, becoming the youngest golfer ever to win a professional tournament at 14 years, 4 months, and 19 days old. While this record has since been surpassed, the significance of a young teenager defeating seasoned professionals cannot be overstated. This wasn't beginner's luck or a weak field. It was a harbinger of the dominance that would define her career. By 16, she held the world amateur #1 ranking. Before turning professional in 2020, she had already accumulated 16 amateur victories, demonstrating consistent excellence across different competition levels. Her achievements included gold at the 2018 Summer Youth Olympics and consecutive Smith-Salver Trophy wins at the Women's British Open in 2018 and 2019. The trajectory from sickly child seeking health improvement through outdoor activity to global golf sensation reads like sporting fiction. Yet Gino's path illustrates how natural talent, properly nurtured and systematically developed, can produce extraordinary results. Her amateur success established a foundation of confidence and competitive experience that smoothed her transition to professional golf. Unlike many players who struggle adapting to higher competition levels, Gino arrived on the LPGA Tour already equipped with championship-level mental preparation.
What are you most looking forward to eating while you're out here?
Lobster roll. Met when he was 14, I was 13, and I have no idea who he was at that time.
Before her 22nd birthday, Gino surpassed $10 million in career earnings, a milestone that most professional golfers never achieve throughout entire careers. Currently sitting above $13 million, she's accumulating wealth at a pace that could easily reach $50 million by age 30 if current trajectories continue. These numbers represent more than personal achievement. They reflect Gino's commitment to transforming her family's circumstances. Her parents sacrificed significantly during her development, driving an hour to Bangkok for lessons despite modest means. Her father operated a car wash while her mother worked as a hairdresser, neither profession providing substantial income for elite athletic training. Their investment in their daughter's potential, made without guarantee of return, exemplifies parental faith and dedication. Now Gino ensures they'll never experience financial stress again, using her earnings to provide security for the people who believed in her dreams when success seemed impossible. Beyond family care, Gino's financial success has earned recognition among elite female athletes globally. Named among the 15 highest-paid female athletes in 2024 with $9.1 million in total earnings, she competes financially with tennis superstars and soccer icons. This wealth accumulation at such a young age positions Gino to influence women's golf's future development, potentially investing in junior programs, course development, or other initiatives that could expand the sport's global reach.
Starting my season with major week it's not that easy. I think from now on it's just a bonus for me. So just go out there staying positive.
Despite her remarkable achievements, one glaring absence marks Gino's resume: major championship victories. This gap might seem problematic, but examining her major tournament performance reveals why her eventual breakthrough should terrify the competition. Gino has recorded 5 top 5 finishes and 9 top 10 results in major championships, consistently positioning herself among contenders. Her closest call came at the 2025 Amundi Avian Championship, where she held a commanding position until Grace Kim's stunning eagle birdie eagle finish on the final 3 holes snatched victory away. Additional near misses include solo 4th at the 2022 KPMG Women's PGA Championship and T4 at the 2023 Chevron Championship. These results demonstrate that she belongs among major championship contenders. She simply hasn't converted opportunities into victories yet. The timeline for major breakthrough actually aligns with historical patterns. Nelly Korda didn't capture her first major until 23, while Lydia Ko waited until 21. At 22, Gino remains ahead of schedule compared to many eventual major champions. When Gino finally breaks through for her first major victory, and given her consistent contention, it seems inevitable rather than possible, the psychological barrier will likely crumble. First major victories often trigger cascades of additional wins as players develop championship confidence and belief systems.
I think it's kind of free. A little bit of excitement starting here my first week of this season in a major. Other than that, not really pressure at all.
In an era when athletes often project invulnerable personas, Gino's emotional authenticity creates genuine connection with fans and fellow competitors. She doesn't hide behind false bravado or pretend that defeats don't affect her deeply. Reflecting on 2025's challenges, she acknowledged the emotional toll. 4 or 5 times I've been asked about this year. I think it's still been really an amazing ride this year. Definitely ups and downs. Definitely had a lot of close ones, but couldn't finish it. Cried a lot for sure on runners-up. 4 second-place finishes in one season would test anyone's mental resilience. Rather than minimizing this disappointment, Gino processes it openly, demonstrating emotional intelligence that distinguishes great competitors from merely skilled ones. The Kroger Queen City Championship provided perhaps her most devastating moment when a 4-putt on the 72nd hole cost her a tournament that seemed secured. Her tears afterward were visible, but so was her philosophical response. It's not how often you fall, it's how fast you know how to stand up. This vulnerability extends to her understanding of career impermanence. She recognizes that you're there, and definitely one day you're not going to be. It doesn't last forever. This awareness helps her appreciate present success while maintaining perspective about future challenges. Gino's emotional openness creates relatability that transcends sport, making her someone fans genuinely care about rather than simply admire from distance.
She seems to be pretty surprised by her own success, even if the rest of us aren't, and I think she'll just continue to be herself and she's going to go really far.
Perhaps no relationship better illustrates Gino's character than her friendship with Runing Yin, which began in November 2023 and has become women's golf's most heartwarming story. Their bond proves that fierce competition and deep affection can coexist beautifully. These two young stars collaborated to win the 2024 Dow Championship as teammates, with Gino later describing Runing as just what I wanted her to be in a partner and like my best friend out there. This friendship's foundation rests on mutual respect and genuine care rather than strategic networking. What makes their relationship remarkable is its context. They're direct competitors fighting for identical trophies, rankings, and recognition. Traditional sporting logic suggests this should breed tension, jealousy, or at least professional distance. Instead, they've built something that elevates both players. Runing recognizes the unique challenges Gino faces traveling without family support and makes deliberate efforts to provide companionship and emotional support. This consideration demonstrates maturity and empathy that transcends competitive self-interest. Their friendship represents women's golf's evolving culture, where collaboration and community can flourish alongside intense competition. They celebrate each other's victories, console each other through defeats, and consistently lift each other up. This dynamic suggests a future where athletic excellence and human connection reinforce rather than conflict with each other. Gino and Runing are modeling how competitors can inspire each other toward greater heights while maintaining genuine friendship. Ataya Jeeno Thitikul represents more than exceptional golf talent. She embodies a new paradigm for athletic excellence that prioritizes authenticity, relationships, and perspective alongside competitive achievement. At 22, she's already rewritten record books, earned over $13 million, and claimed the world's top ranking twice. Yet her greatest contributions may transcend statistics. Through vulnerability, friendship, and commitment to family, she demonstrates that elite performance doesn't require sacrificing humanity. Her journey from sickly child to global sensation proves that with proper support, natural talent, and unwavering determination, extraordinary dreams can become reality. Jeeno Thitikul is just beginning her story, and the sporting world is privileged to witness her remarkable journey unfold. This script contains approximately 2,289 words and covers all the key points from the original while using completely original language, structure, and narrative flow.